Welcome, everybody, to the All Stars and Stripes Heroes Connection meeting. And this is a place for anybody who wants to do business to business networking that is either military, veterans, first responders, advocates, their families, or anybody who's in business and just wants to do business to business networking with us. So everyone is welcome. And for the next 50 something minutes here, kind of a quick agenda. We start each meeting with a moment of silence, and then we have the Pledge of Allegiance, the national anthem. I'll tell you what the scuttlebutt.club is and how to use it to sign up to be a spotlight speaker and to invite people. And then we'll have everyone will get a chance to give their 60-second presentation about yourself, about your business, and that 60 seconds is a brief because it's 60 seconds. And then we'll have our hero highlight and spotlight speaker, which is Miss Al today. Al Warren, thank you so much for stepping up today. And then we'll end with inspirational thought and any announcements and reminders. Start with a moment of silence. And now, if you are able to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Oh, you know what? I need to stop sharing just 1 second and I need to share my sound. So let me make sure. Yep, I did not have that checked. Here we go.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now for the national anthem.
Performing the national anthem this evening, please welcome the up-and-coming Latin country artist, Mariah.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly waited at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I thought that was so pretty.
Mariah.
Mariah, yeah. That was really good. All right. If you go to the scuttlebutt.club, not the scuttlebutt.com, uh, it will take you to this landing page that has our Zoom registration link. So if you want to invite people, it's the easiest way to do that. Also, the links here in the middle that on what looks like a phone screen is for like YouTube and our Facebook channel. And as I add things to it, it will be added there. And then there is our agenda and also a spotlight speaker form that you can fill out to be a spotlight speaker. Also, you can schedule a one-to-one with me very easily from that page. That is part of my website. So if you want to learn what I do, that's all there too. So we're going to stop sharing now so that we can do our business briefs. Ruben, would you like to call everyone okay. All right. So Ruben is going to be our co-host today. And I'll take it away, Ruben.
Okay, we'll start out with Allison.
Hello. Hello. I'm Allison from Montana, and I am the spotlight speaker, so I'll keep this really brief. I'm here to talk about the software that will get you into crypto without any effort or time on your part. That's it.
Very good. Lisa.
Hello, everyone. First time here. My name is Lisa Rodino. I'm with the Rodino and Associates and Fit You Finance. We find funding solutions that fit your business's needs. We can find the funding that you are eligible for, and we don't need the banks. We don't need you to be in business for multiple years. We can find some funding to fit your funding needs. Thank you. And we're available nationwide.
Thank you, Lisa. And who's my favorite? Melaleuca. Marianne.
Well, that must be me. Hey, everyone, Marianne Guinea with Melaleuca. A couple of things. When your health is just as important as your budget, you find ways to make sure you're getting both. A recent customer of mine found she's saving between $100 and $200 a month by shopping here, and she's getting better quality products. We also have people who have been just diagnosed with cancer that know that everything is important to be safe. They come and shop here as well. There was just something on the news today that talked about side hustles. And they were talking about the fact that you have to know how much money and how much time they cost you, because every side hustle is not the same. If you don't have repeat income and you can't prove it, it may or may not really be helping you. There's a lot of people that are spending an extra 10 to 30 hours a week on their side hustle. Can you afford to do that if you have a regular job? Most people can't. So if you know a vet that's looking for more money, send them over my way as well. Marianne Guinea with Melaleuca.
Thank you, Marianne. Mary Gant.
Ruben, I forgot to mention about Santa Papa John being our timer, so that people know where to look for the timer.
Okay, Mary.
Okay. Hi, everyone. As was mentioned earlier, the holidays are going to be here sooner than expected. So if you thought about photo gifts, it's a great gift from the heart. It's very appreciated by the recipient. You won't find it in a garage sale 2 years from now. So Forever is hosting a virtual event tomorrow for about an hour, real quick call on photo gift ideas and also what to do in terms of taking pictures for the holidays and what to do with those pictures after you take them. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Even if you can't make it tomorrow night, sign up anyway so you can get the recording. Mary Gant, your photo coach, because your memories are worth preserving.
Very good. Natalie.
Good afternoon. Beautiful fall day in Michigan. Cool in the morning and warm by afternoon. As you might remember, I am a special advocate for you for health and wellness as a Shaklee ambassador. Have numerous family fellows in my family that have come through the Army. And so I am a patriot and I am a surviving spouse. But what I'd like to do is have you think about what you are going to be What do you want your last 10 years to be like as far as health and wellness, and work toward it now? Get on some good nutritional products, get the skincare that is chemical free, and get the chemicals out of your home. And I will put something in the chat about Dr. Hartig's speech the end of the month. And I will not see you next week. I'm going to be out of town.
Okay, Natalie. Thank you. Mike.
I guess that means I'm behind the 8 ball, huh? And not full of meatballs. Well, I'm a certified world-class speaking coach, and it's amazing to me how many times I come across people and they get to their personal story and how they think it's not relevant to their business and to their audience. It absolutely is. Just today, I invited him to this room. He'll be here one of these days. We were talking about Osgood-Schlatter's, that condition when your legs grow disproportionately when you're a teenager. He's like, yeah, I had that. I said, that's got to be in your presentations, because why? I do business consulting. I said, exactly. When your business doesn't grow proportionately, you're very awkward in how you move. It's a perfect analogy. You didn't realize it. You didn't accept it. And that's usually what happens when I work with people. They don't realize how their personal life intertwines with their business. That's why you're in the business you're in. Well, to get started, I'm going to invite you to my next workshop, Storytelling for Solopreneurs. It's in 2 weeks from this Thursday, that being the 25th of September. Also registration for another speed networking I co-host. And I want world peace for all the children.
Poor children. Okay, Craig.
I guess that means me. Hello, everyone. Greg Boone here. We've all seen the rising cost of healthcare, and it's frustrating. Impact Health Sharing is your solution. We deliver a modern and affordable alternative to healthcare. To traditional health insurance. In fact, most people save 30 to 50% when they join. And with Impact, you have a nationwide access to nationwide of doctors and hospitals. And excuse me. And it's a new approach to an old problem, and we're here to change that.
Thank you, Craig. Kurt.
Hello, everybody. Good to see everybody on the screen today. We are a dynamic dozen here ready to blaze the trail this week. What are you setting out to do? I have podcast shows, ladies and gentlemen. I have talk shows ready to have some fun and get it done. In talk show fashion, we interview you for who you are, what you do, your products, your services, your business journey, anything personally you'd like to share. And I have a little bit of a showpiece here. This thing says, I'm kind of a big deal. That's what I think about you folks. You're kind of a big deal. And I want to bring that out to all the people that I know and share it out on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. That's Ruben's favorite right there. And Twitter X Spaces, so on and so forth. And I'll be putting Angela's show in the chat. Why don't you get yours? Back to you.
All right. Santa.
I heard you. How we doing, folks? I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I finally was able to get back home. I had to go up to Canada to see Pops, and took a nasty spell, but he's doing better and better each day. Hey, folks, it's all about creating wonderful memories and sharing wonderful memories. But we can't forget my other wonderful website for our veterans, because we love our veterans. Thank you all for your service. The Warriors Beacon of Hope, where I'm creating a nationwide list of services, scholarships, and meetings. Ruben, you can't even go search the internet and find meetings, because you got to be a member of the club or the organization. So I'm creating a list to help our wonderful veterans find the necessary information and services and groups and funding and stuff like that they rightfully so deserve. So Santa Papa John loves our veterans, just like being here. There's some awesome people in this group, and I love being here. Thank you. Back to you, Ruben.
Thank you, Papa. Hey, let's hear from Joe.
Joe McKenzie, Brooklyn, New York. You put it where it hurts, it works. It's a biotech company's been around since 15 years, and it's all natural products. I'll put my information in the chat.
Very good, Joe. Now we have Angela.
Oh, yeah, there's me. I'm Angela with WealthWave. Actually, the name of my umbrella company is Starship Solutions, and I am a Legal Shield associate. I can help people with small business loans with Rock Financial, and also I am with WealthWave, so I have my insurance license, and I'm so excited because I'm going to be starting some actual classes of teaching the How Money Works books, and I'm going to start with a couples class on Friday nights, and then a women's class on Thursday nights starting next week. I'm as soon as I have at least 4 couples together, at least 4 women together for those classes, I'll be getting those started. So it comes with a complimentary financial lifestyle strategy session and also credit repair counseling. So reach out, and love to have a one-to-one with you, Lisa, by the way, too. Like to connect. Anybody else new here? I think that's it.
Okay. I have something that I wanted to ask each and every one of you. You know, every day goes by, and really, you'll have an opportunity here to show that people really do matter. It's a people business. We're all people. Okay, we have products to sell. We have certain solutions to deal with. Kurt does a great job in sharing a stage and audience for all of us. But the key essentially is to be memorable is what do you do in the follow-up? What do you do when their birthdays? What do you do when their anniversaries? We have all that information on social media on them. So guess what happened? The company that I've been with for maybe 10 years, it's an old established company. You heard of it, Send Out Cards. They just came out with a digital tool that's so cool. $10 a month, unlimited digital card. You create the card on your phone. You create the card on your computer with Canva, whatever. Make it as great as you can. Boop, in a second, it goes right to them. And it opens up right in front of them. It's sent through their email, it's sent through their text and all that. Only $10 a month, unlimited. Guys, that's where technology is going. And people really don't really care about what you know, but they sure will know how you care them. Thank you.
That is so true. Did we get everybody?
I think so. There was a gentleman that came on and left.
Yeah, he must be having some connection issues. So let me get back to our screen. All right, our spotlight speaker for today is Miss Allison Warren, and the company name I have for you, Allison, is I Just Want Money. Who doesn't? But would love to turn the floor over to you so you can share with us. I'm going to stop sharing so we can all see one another. And Santa Papa John, can you set the timer to see what time is it? 17 minutes. And Allison, if you have, well, you don't have to speak that long. That's if anybody has questions and answers. So you want shorter? 15, just set it at 15. That way there's time for questions and answers at the end. And also if if you have somebody that you want to honor that you knew that's in the military, take some time for that as well. You're muted.
Can you guys see me?
Yes.
Look, can you see what's happening?
No. Your finger's in front of the thing.
Oh. Hang on, guys. Just watch this for just a minute.
Okay.
Can you see
Yogi.
that?
What kind of animal is that running around?
Yogi.
Oh, the bear.
Yep.
Wow.
Sorry, I just was like, oh my gosh.
That's interesting.
I'm Allison Warren and I live in Montana. Not kidding about that. And I'm here today to talk to you about software, which sounds really boring. However, it is software that was developed by a former vice president of Microsoft who retired in the 90s with $40 million at age 39 and was all in on the tech bubble. I don't know how familiar you guys are with the history of the stock market in the 90s, but Google was coming out and everybody was in tech stocks. And 2000 saw a tech bubble burst, and people who were all in on tech stocks lost millions, including him. He lost 60% of his wealth due to that. And he went to the stock market because here's a guy who's very bright, he used to write the codes. He was the first guy to write the codes for the subs in the Navy. He was former Navy. And he went to the stockbroker and he wanted to know what happened. And they did not have a good answer for him. So he went to work for a different stockbroker. I think it was Goldman Sachs. I'm not sure. And he learned to trade stocks. And he was learning from the beginning. He didn't know anything about trading. And as he learned about the trading, he also learned how brokerages worked. And he was not impressed with how they tilt the playing field against the average investor. He spent the next couple of years inviting tons of people to come in and give feedback about how they traded. And he wrote an amazing piece of software that automatically traded the stock market. It made 100% during the 2008 downturn. He released the software in 2002, and I met him in 2012. I've known him for 13 years. I started taking care of my folks. My dad suffered from Alzheimer's. He was a World War II vet. I would absolutely honor him today. Makes me sad to think about that. And I took care of them over the next few years, and I got away from doing any sort of trading. In 2017, someone recommended to him that he rewrite the software for the cryptocurrency market. And his attitude was, I've written 2 million lines of code for this. I'm not really excited about rewriting it. However, in 2019, sorry, someone's calling me. 2019, it did dawn on him that the crypto market trades 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And the stock market only trades 30 hours a week. So he did. With his son, who's been programming since he was a kid, they sat down and wrote 3 million lines of code incorporating AI like they had in the first one to automatically trade the crypto market. And he took away a lot of the things that were in the stock trader that made people make mistakes with it. He now it's a bit of a black box. You get to choose your coins. You get to choose how much money you set aside, but the rest of it trades all by itself. This is software that will connect to your own account. You're not handing your money over to someone else. You're not paying commissions on any of the money that is made. There is a flat fee for using this software. You buy a 3-year subscription. It's not light. It's $3,500 for 3 years, which is $97 a month, much cheaper than if you had a financial advisor, but it's still a bit of a barrier of entry for some folks. You attach that software to your own account, and 24 hours a day, it will buy low and sell high, and in small pieces. Like its goal is not to be right. its goal is to constantly pull money out of the market, which it does on just about a daily basis. This is the beginning of the biggest change in our money system in centuries, and people are going to make a ton of money during this change. And this is a tool that would allow you to participate in that without having to learn a great deal about crypto or trading or anything. It will work without you paying attention completely. What else did I want to say about this? It does have 25 years of AI experience behind it. Shoot. I will tell you that when I was taking care of my folks and trying to hold down a job and pay for their assisted living, I wish to heck I had employed the stock trader a little better because I needed money. I needed money without having to have a fourth job. What I will say is my personal goal with this software is I'm looking into the rules regarding putting this into nonprofits. I don't understand why, if I give money to, say, Planned Parenthood, they couldn't take that money, put it into this trader, have it double, and take out the doubling every year, but still have the money I put in there doubling for the next year so that it constantly is contributing to that nonprofit. That would be the biggest point that I'm working with right now with the software. And that's only 7 minutes, and that's all I have to say.
That's okay. That's great. And I hope you're open to a few questions.
Please, by all means.
I'll start off with a question. Although I've been learning so much about the financial services side of things, and I have a mentor. A lot of you met her, Sally, who is, because she has her securities licenses and all of that. But when it comes to crypto, I really want to learn about it. Do you recommend like a video or anything like that to just get the basic information that like a 5-year-old might understand?
Yes, I do have ideas for that. I have to tell you, today I'm working, which means I'm in a car far away from my home, but I can commit to coming back next week. And I want to apologize to everyone to not be here for 3 months and then show up as a guest. That seems weirdly rude to me, but I've been working on Mondays delivering for Meals on Wheels. So I can make sure that I show up next week with some suggestions for anybody that wants to learn more about crypto. We're starting a weekly meeting, kind of a 20-minute, 25-minute thing so that we can get people familiar with crypto, but there are people that know much more than I do that I would absolutely recommend.
Well, also, when I do these 6-week classes, I want to have a list of contacts, either for people who want to start their own business. So like someone like Mary Ann would be on the list, or Greg, or Joe, or whoever maybe is building a team, to have that. And then also to have information like what you offer that I don't. I'd like to have a better understanding before I recommend it, but not because I don't trust you. I'm just saying because if somebody asks me a question about it.
No, not at all. The better you understand this whole area, the better for you. I'm not,
especially with young people and young
just to help people. So anything I can do for you, Angela, that helps you be better versed in this, I'm happy to do.
Okay. And if anybody has any questions, there is a place to raise your hand at the bottom of the Zoom screen, and it'll pop you up on the top of my screen so I can open it up for you to ask Al whatever questions you have. But also, you mentioned about your dad you said, who is a World War II veteran. Do you have any information about him and his service?
He was in Company K. He was Army. He served in both theaters, the European theater and the Pacific theater. He met my mom going across the country on a train that stopped in Lincoln, Nebraska. They met at the USO there. That's how he met my mom. What else?
Was she in the service as well? Or she
Pardon?
just was she in the service as well?
No, she was just volunteering at the USO.
Oh, that's
Yep,
awesome.
that's how that happened.
Yeah.
My oldest brother was a Vietnam vet. As a matter of fact, he currently lives in New England, and I served at the USO. I'm not Army or I'm not military, but I worked for Armed Forces Rec Services in Europe for a few years in the 80s, and I also in the 90s worked at the USO in Haifa, Israel during the first Gulf War.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Well, thank you for your service. That is to me a service, even though it's not in contract to the government. You're very much in support, and you would be considered an advocate in my book. So,
Oh, cool.
yeah,
Well, it was a good time, so
US
happy to do it.
USO is awesome because, like, I know when my boys travel with the military, which, as a matter of fact, my oldest Marine, well, the youngest actually just separated from the Marines. He's, what do you call it? Trying to think of the word. When you get out on good terms. I should
honorable discharge.
Honorably discharged. Thank you. But it just wasn't working out for him for his time and for this new job that he has to be, doing the reserves anymore. So he went ahead and separated. But the older one, my second to the youngest son, is coming back to the U.S. now. He's been in Japan for like 4 years, I think, and he's going to North Carolina. So, but when they travel, what I was getting at is that USO has been there for them for either a rest place or someplace they can go get a snack or whatever in the airports, and also it's pretty awesome. And I know my mom talks about how her and my dad would go to the USO because they met in the Army. They were both Army veterans. They met on Valentine's Day. Can you imagine that? To actually, a lot of people get engaged or get married on Valentine's Day, but they literally met on Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Anybody have any questions? I don't see any hands up, so we can move on. Thank you so much for sharing that, Allison. You really got me, my curiosity, my interest piqued, and I hope it has for everyone else too. And I'm going to get back to sharing my screen here. Has some information for you.
I will put my email up too. I only put up the website.
I think Joe has a question here, Al.
Joe, yeah. Do you have a question?
I was hoping that you would put information in the chat if it's possible. Allison.
Yes. What kind, Joe? I did put my name. I think my name and the website is there.
Oh, here.
But I'll put a phone number for you also. Feel free to call me, you guys. I'm not shy about talking.
Yeah, like old school, right?
Yeah, really. I'm going to do better in a gab than I am email or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, so this would be, is it maisiov@yahoo.com?
No, you know what? I wrote a chapter in a book about this software, an award-winning book, and they made me get a whole, what's the word? Presence. Like I have that website, and I also have an email that goes with that website.
Okay.
I will put that here with my phone number.
All right.
It's Allison at ijustwantmoney.com. I'm sure you guys that are into marketing understand why they thought this was important.
Sure. Okay. So we do have a couple of coming up, our next spotlight speakers, and we have a lot of openings. So I'd like to go ahead and get a lot of you on the calendar. So be sure to go to the scuttlebutt.club and click on the Spotlight speaker form. Pick as many dates as you can. And I need somebody to offer to be a co-host, to be a host for me on for those 3 weeks, the 29th, the October 6th, and October 13th, if possible. If not all of them, at least one of them, and I can get somebody else to fill in the others. I'm going to be going to Pensacola for my daughter's wedding and her bridal shower, and super excited about it and doing a lot to get ready. Mike, you have your hand up.
I said 3 weeks for a wedding. That's quite a trip, but I'll be happy to step up for at least one of those weeks for you.
Oh, thank you so much, Mike. Yes, and I'll share like I'll try to do the slides and everything and have it ready for each whoever can do that. So if you could send me an email, let me know which of those dates could work for you. Let me go back to that a second. It's the 29th, because I'm having a shower for her on the 28th. And so I'm going to be exhausted that day, and we're going to be visiting and stuff. And then on the 6th is the week leading up to the wedding, and we're doing a lot of stuff. And then on the 13th is like all the family's going to be there and hanging out and visiting. So that's
When's the wedding? When's the wedding?
It's on the 11th.
Okay.
On October 11th. And I'm staying to watch my granddaughter after the wedding for them to go on a honeymoon. Yeah.
Cool.
So yes, I am, but I'm taking my computer and everything. So if I run into an issue and I have to do it myself, I can do that. So I don't want anybody to worry that we're not going to be meeting. So our inspirational thought for today is: when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change.
Absolutely.
That was a good one. And I wanted to see if I'm going to go back to our group screen here, and I want to thank everybody for coming. But I want to see if anybody has any announcements or testimonials. Raise your hand. And I also want to start it off with thanking Kurt and his wife Sue for having me on their program. It was awesome. I actually got to be on 2 programs back to back, which was pretty awesome. So thank you so much for that. And did you share that in the? Oh yeah, I see you've got them both on there. He put both of them in the recording. And all right, Lisa.
I just have a question. I have an event coming up this Friday. It's a networking event that we're bringing the nation together. I'm curious if I can include it in the chat.
Absolutely, put that in the chat. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Especially networking events are great. And Natalie, I see your real hand popping up.
Yes, I mentioned in my 1 minute about Dr. Hartig's September webinar she's offering, and well, I offer the tickets for you, and so I put that in the chat. It's all about thyroid health and how it has to do with our energy and so forth, and the link is there and the code that you'll need. So hopefully that'll be something of value that you can use and perhaps share with someone as well. And like I said, I won't be here next week to remind you. So take heed, save the chat, and it's right after the announcement of Angela's programs, so you can find it. Thank you.
Thank you. That's awesome. Anybody else have anything to share? All right. Well, we get to finish up early today, and I am free. So if anybody wants to chat or has any questions, I'm available. Give a wave. I'm gonna give a wave and a smile, and I'm gonna stop recording. Bye.